Yes. Oh, yes. We're back, guys. We're back. We are back. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio. It is Vertical Live Tuesday. Hakeem, what's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What is cracking like it?
Chilling, man. What's good with you, family?
Good, good, man. Well rested, ready to let's get on to work, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow, so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this lovely Vertical Live Tuesday. And shout out to you guys right now watching us on TikTok and also Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a lot of things. We got a lot of things to talk about, Hakeem. There's a lot of things going on. But before we do that, let's move on to sports. So over the weekend, if people don't realize, in Miami, our hometown Miami, they started the World Cup. So it was really, really dope. So I can go ahead and show that image of the presentation of the World Cup here in downtown Miami over there in the Hard Rock Stadium. And then after that, we will do a reaction to High Show Speed trying to get Maxi attention. Go right ahead. Show that introduction of the World Cup. And look how beautiful it was. It was like over 60, if I'm not going to say 64,000 people here at Miami for the opening of the World Cup right over there in Hard Rock Stadium. Wow. Totally amazing. Totally amazing. It was between Miami and I think Ali Asha. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. But there you go. There's Maxi. Look how beautiful the stadium's in. They are ready for the World Cup. Hakeem, it's gonna be a dope experience. It started. I'm trying to see if we go one of the games, but the games are very expensive. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's very expensive. But that's the World Cup, guys. It started here over the weekend in downtown Miami because people was wondering why Miami was so packed. It is because of that. The World Cup has started, and there's a lot of soccer fans here from all over the world went in attendance of the World Cup. But before Hakeem, you do your take on that, go ahead and show the image of High Show Speed on the next clip of him pretty much trying to get Maxi attention.
What is Messi? Messi! Bro, chat, was that just Messi? Was that just Messi? Was that just Messi?
Yeah. When did you say I do him?
Did you get that? Bro! No way I just missed Messi! Ain't no way! Huh?
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on everything. Pretty much the World Cup started here in Miami, and also High Show Speed pretty much didn't get Maxi attention like you were trying to.
The traffic has been horrible here. It's been packed on the highways, and I love every minute of it. I think Miami's the best place to have done it. They picked the right location, the right stadium. We're gonna knock it out the port. Now, as far as I show speed, it's like showing candy to a baby. Messi is one of the world's best players in the United States. There's more soccer fans than there is football fans.
That is correct.
So it makes sense to see him. But Messi's not the only one. But Messi's like one of the best.
Yeah, and not only that, but people, a lot of High Show Speed fans was confused because they say, "Hey, he's a Redondo's fan." But when he saw Maxi, he was going like star crazy. Everybody like, "Wait a minute, ain't you a Redondo's fan?" But it seemed like he didn't really care too much. But at the end of the day, I think this is a great look for Miami. Shout out to Miami and shout out to the World Cup. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could get one of them soccer players, I would definitely do a video and probably show it here. But I would try to see if I could reach out to one of them. But yeah, they are here in attendance. Miami been super packed, but shout out to the World Cup, especially here doing it here in Miami, Florida. They're doing it in other places too. I think they're doing it also in LA, Jersey, New York. They're doing it in other places too. It's not just here in Miami, but Miami is hosting it, so that's why it was an opening 2 days ago. Shout out to Miami. But going on to more to sports news, Hakeem. So Brittany Griner, I don't know if you guys remember Brittany Griner, the one that got pretty much arrested and detained over there in Russia. She pretty much said a harsh comment to Caitlin Clark, calling her a F white girl, and the media didn't like it. Go ahead and play that clip.
Remember what you said during that viral moment after you fouled out against the Indiana Fever. A lot of people believe what you said was effing white girl or effing white girls. Is it possible that's what you said?
No, would never say that. Like, there's no place for that in our league. Wouldn't say that.
So even though you can't remember, you know that was not what you said.
I know it wasn't that because I wouldn't use that type of language.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You said you didn't.
For the ticky-tack fouls that we were talking about earlier today. For the ticky-tack fouls that we were talking about earlier today.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on her pretty much saying that F white girl, if not even what she meant, or you think the media is just overreacting?
They're overreacting, man. Brittany Griner is an Olympian. You know what I mean? She gets it in. Sometimes if she said it, she said it. Why it should be, we need to stop reading people's mouths. I hate the NBA for that.
No, it's the WNBA. That's not the NBA. That's the WNBA. But still, you got to be careful. But a lot of people was reacting to it because a lot of people right now don't like Clayton Clark because they consider her to be the Steph Curry of the WNBA. So she always got a lot of backlash. Her and Angel Reed, since they walked in the WNBA, them two been getting the harsh backlash. But I think it's all part of the game. Even if she did say it underneath her breath, to me, at the end of the day, it's part of the game. People get frustrated, they get aggravated, especially when things don't go their way. And of course, they did lose the game. Atlanta did lose against the Fever. Fever dominated them. And remember, that was her return game, Caitlin Clark, because she was out. I think on a knee injury, she came back and she killed it. I think she scored about like close to 25 points a game, 10 assists, and I think 4 rebounds. She came in there cooking. So she had a phenomenal game. So Brittany was very upset about it because Brittany is a defensive player. She tried to get the rebound and block shots. So if she's not doing her job right, she get very, very aggravated. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to right now watching on the Rumble, X, Bingo Live, and also TikTok. Moving along, money. Money make the world go around. Money makes our pocket fat. So we talked about this like last week. We talked about this. Shaquille O'Neal, and you talking about how he is a giver. Now he talks about how he tipped big while he's in the restaurant. Go right ahead and play that clip.
You can have all of this and all of that, but how are you to the regular man? Like, I like leaving big tips. Thing I've been doing for the last 20 years. How much you want? And I like the people that go, no, I can't answer that. And I'll give them another chance. How much you want? One girl got real smart. I like 10,000. Like, well, you're not going to get 10,000, but I'll give you one. She was smart. I was like, I'll f you.
Hell yeah.
She said, I need that. I was like, I ain't going to give you 10, but I'll give you one. So I like that because, think about it. You're waiting on people, right? And I'm in the same restaurant, and you treating this guy that's waiting on you, you treating him like shit. Why? Who the fuck are you? I'm me. If I'm not an asshole, why the fuck are you an asshole? I'm leaving $1,000 tip plus. Your ass probably gonna leave $20 and you treating this man like shit. I just like to, treat people with honor and respect because we need each other. You can have all of this.
Hakeem, your thoughts? You see, he got a big heart. Big dude, well, big heart. Go right ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on him always sharing his wealth?
Shaq has been doing this consistently as long as we've known. He is a saint. I love this fact. The man grew up poor with nothing. He grew up without a daddy. And he's giving and keep giving because it doesn't mean anything. It's about people. Life is about people. We do need each other. This can fade.
And this is the prime example of what Derrick Ramsey, we were talking about last week, how Derrick Ramsey said, money is not the root of all evil. Money is to show you who you truly are. Shaq is a giver. Shaq, there's been stories even when I went to Prime 112. There was stories how they say Shaq pretty much went over there, paid for everybody meal in Prime 112. And you know Prime 112 is very, very expensive. It's not like a cheap restaurant. It's a 5-star restaurant. Especially over there at Miami Beach. We don't sponsor them, but I like to get shout out when I went over there to have great food. It is. He'll hold that. If Shaq there in present, he will pay for mostly everybody's meal. That's what show you that money to him don't mean anything, and he just have a big heart. And I think people fail to realize, because a lot of people say millionaires are very greedy, but this kind of show you that not all millionaires are greedy. Some millionaires are literally givers. They see somebody's struggling, they'll help out. Shaq, if he's in the grocery store, he see a mom not able to pay for a grocery, he'll go ahead and pay. Say, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. And I actually met him in real life. He's a really, really cool dude. Really, really cool dude. Very funny. So that's why I used to see him on TNT, NBA TNT, when he used to be hosting. That's really his personality. Very bubbly, but at the same time, they say Shaq still could come out very, very strong. But shout out to him. That's to show you a prime example that you can still do good with your money. Because, you know, a lot of people say rich people are very, very selfish. Moving along, I came to Trump. Of course, this deal with money. So Trump is now pretty much unrevealed a new smartphone we would call pretty much $500. And they raised concern or conflicts of interest. Not that, but go ahead. Can you play that clip from Barack Obama? And I think in 2000.
Constant attempts to sell you stuff. Who does that? Selling you gold sneakers and $100,000 watch and most recently a Trump Bible. He wants you to buy the Word of God, Donald Trump edition. Got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. I mean, you could not make this stuff up. If you saw it on Saturday Night Live, you'd say, well, no, that's going too far. No, he's doing that. It's crazy. And the reason he does it is because all he cares about is his ego and his money and his status. He's not thinking about you. Constant attempts to sell.
Now that, but I can also play the clip that Jordan had yesterday, stating also about the smartphone. The next clip.
The Trump Organization says it's going to create a new wireless phone service called Trump Mobile. Soon going to be available for $47.45 a month. The price is a reference to Trump having served as the 45th and 47th president. The organization is also rolling out a $499 gold-colored phone dubbed the T1 later this year. The new venture was announced by President Trump's sons, Eric and Don Jr., at Trump Tower this morning.
We've partnered with some of the greatest people in the industry to make sure that real Americans can get true value from their mobile carriers. A big part of what we've done right now in the world has been focused on technology for people who have been underserved, whether that's been in crypto or anything else. But one of the places where we felt there was lackluster performance was in the mobile industry.
The service and phone are not actually made by the Trump Organization. The company is licensing the president's name to a wireless service that is actually supported by the three major U.S. phone carriers, Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T. The Trump...
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on everything, even with former President Barack Obama saying how Trump is using his presidency to sell stuff like sneakers, phone, you name it. Your thoughts on that?
I have
and
no
also
problem
on
with
the smartphone as well. Go ahead.
I have no problem with it. I think if he still takes care of the country, what if he sells some cell phone? A lot of these presidents have some shit going on in the background we don't like to hear. And, you know what I mean? Obama act like he probably the only one, but every presidency had his hand in something. Bush owned oil rigs and land in Texas. Like, everybody like had something in hand. So when you say somebody doesn't capitalize, I don't understand what he's talking about. I don't see
Barack Obama, if people forget, he had an Obama phone.
Yep.
So all of them do it. They all use their presidency to sell something, because at the end of the day, when their presidency is up, they still want to be able to make money. Some of these presidents don't even get money at all. I don't think Trump even get a salary because he had money already, so he don't even get a salary at all. So But do they utilize their presidency to get money? Yes, of course they do, to capitalize. Heck yeah. And not only that, they also capitalize when it comes to aspect of certain businesses when it comes to the stock market. People don't really talk about that too much. So at the end of the day, Hakeem, he using his presidency as a power play to benefit his empire. He really is. Phone, t-shirts, sneakers, hats, his hotels. His
I don't
hotels
see
are
nothing
sold
wrong.
out. What more can we say? I'm not gonna lie to you. He do use his things to make money. You all right, Dean? You all right, Dean? Obama phone was free.
Free. Yeah,
It was free. You're not lying about that. It was free. It was free. But every president do it. They use it, but it doesn't make it right. To be honest, I really don't know. Does it?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. But for him to say that Trump is trying to sell stuff when we can go back to every other presidency and see what company they own, who they was invested, or if a family member had a stake in a company. If so many people have done this, they just focusing on this man because the man is a polarizing figure and he's doing things that are not the status quo.
Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. Shout out to the new subscriber too as well. Dean, Cash Lee. Hey, the lovely Bobby Bryan's also in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday, man. Shout out to you guys right now watching us on Instagram. Star watching us on Instagram. Shout out to you guys watching us on TikTok and Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much. Make sure y'all guys follow. Don't be afraid to follow, so you never miss it when we go live. Moving along, Hakeem, to hip-hop. Hip-hop. So, Hakeem, we talked about him before. The Empire star, Mr. Gray, has been charged with assault and battery following an altercation. So go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip, and we'll deep dive right into it.
Known for his role in the hit television series Empire, is facing charges. Brashear Gray has an assault and battery charge in Chesapeake. The alleged victim told only 10 on Your Side's Andy Fox. What happened, Andy?
This is the parking lot here at Homewood Suites. It was on Friday afternoon that well-known actor got into an argument with a member of his team. They ended up down at the magistrate's office. Today, 10 on Your Side went down to the magistrate's office, and believe it or not, we found the alleged victim.
An actor known for his role.
Dustin Wilkins, down at the magistrate's office. He told us his preferred name is Chosen. Claims to be a longtime friend of Brashear Gray, but took out an assault and battery charge against him after an argument Friday.
He is not a criminal, okay? And I'm going to stand on that. I understand what you're saying. You're good at what you do. The thing is that I cannot have people to diminish his character. Brashear is on a road to recovery.
Wilkins would not give details on what led to the argument, but Wilkins told the magistrate, as I was explaining to Gray, that he can't just leave the hotel without paying, adding, "You have enough problems. I am trying to save your life." He then charged towards me from around the car. Dustin Wilkins, down at the enough problems. "I am trying to save your life." He then charged towards me from around the car, charged into me with his shoulder and fighting me as I was recording the incident over the phone. A blunt blow into me and punching me.
Brashear has mental health issues. We are helping him with that. That is our goal. Our goal is not to have him in jail. Our goal is not to have him criminally exposed.
Wilkins also told us after he filed the charge, he also helped Gray get a bond. Most people who take out a charge against someone doesn't then turn around and pay the bond to have him released. Why'd you do that?
Brashear doesn't need to be in jail. He can't survive in jail. He doesn't need to be in jail. He needs mental health help. He doesn't need to be in jail.
Enough problems. I am trying.
Hakeem, your thoughts on Brashear Gray pretty much get charged with assault and battery?
Ron, you might be shocked about this.
Right.
I kind of believe this guy.
Yeah, a lot of people say he is. He's not. Watkins is not the only one to say he's dealing with mental health issues.
Yeah. I think I've heard something like this, but the point is, I don't think he wanted the man to go to jail. I think he's trying to get the man help. And I think sometimes we don't know what's the best route to do it, but I don't think he should be hitting on people though. Like putting your hands on somebody that's it. He is a little sweet. He is a little sweet. We're not gonna lie.
You and Why I need to stop. You and Why in the car say lovers fighting. I'm like, nah, man. Yeah,
you know what I mean? But here's the thing: when a lot of these guys fall from grace and they're not making that money, this is why for all you actors and future actors, you watching this, save your money. Save your money. Because when the show stops, you're not gonna be on.
Man, I can't take you guys in. Y'all making things funny when it's not supposed to be funny. But I can't why you say he's a little sweet.
Because it's true.
Bless you.
He was a little sweet. Not saying we don't like a little sweetness. Sweetness is okay. You know what I mean? But I do think this guy here, the way he was talking, when you hear people talk about people, Ron,
right?
You can either hear they have an issue with them, or you can tell they're really cool. He say Bashir shouldn't be. He kept calling him by his first name.
He did, Bashir.
So you could say there's some sort of a connection. He say we just trying to get him right, and I do think he's trying to help. And how many people? Don't get me wrong. It does seem like a lover's quarrel, because I'm not gonna put him in jail and then burn him out. That sounds like that sounds like somebody.
Remember, that was the reporter asked you, say, "Why do you put him in jail and bail him out?" And he said, "No, I don't want to mess up his character." But you can't already mess up his character. You put him in jail.
And
for assault and battery. You know he gotta go to court.
Hey, listen, and he had the typical female car, the Mitsubishi Mirage. You know what I mean?
No, but and it's kind of weird because remember, forget it. I'll leave it alone, man. Moving along to more hip hop news. So Hakeem, this one's actually kind of sad right now. R. Kelly literally collapsed for overdosing at the prison in North Carolina and rushed to the hospital. His lawyer claimed that it was an attempt on his life. He is in danger behind bars. So this is actually went viral. Yes, what was it today? No, it was actually yesterday. So people are reporting that R. Kelly is still in the hospital. He has not been released yet. Hakeem. R. Kelly literally pretty much overdosed.
They trying to that man.
No, I think he did it to himself. How they gonna overdose?
No, he can't. No, he had the doctors administrate something. He had no access to drugs. They're trying to assassinate that man. For whatever beef you got, go have beef with the Winehouse, you goofies. You feel me? I'm trying to say? Because there's documentation on that. So our beloved R. Kelly, they want him to go to the afterlife. We want R. Kelly to stay. He is our brother. He can be rehabilitated. And we can bring him back into society. This is Mr. 12 play we talking about. You know what I mean? Your body. Public announcement. I do think that we need to take a hard look at this case, because he's been maintaining his innocence since the get-go. He said, you know what I mean? So it's hard to see my brother go through that.
People have to realize prison is not easy.
No.
Prison is hard. You're in isolation. You on your mind for like 24 hours of the day. And you're around people that you don't want to be around. You're not around your loved ones to give you courage or strength. Even though he is a celebrity, but they did put him around the public. I was telling people for a long time, I don't know why he's among the public. At the end of the day, he is a celebrity. He's not even supposed to be like that. But however, he feel like his life is threatened. He trying to get pardoned for Trump. Trump have not yet responded on the aspect of R. Kelly. His lawyer team are really pushing for it. Let's see what happens, man. But unfortunately, R. Kelly, but he's still in the hospital. They say he'll be in there for 2 more days, and then after that, they will release him. He'll be in isolation. And of course, he's going to be mostly evaluated because they want to make sure that he doesn't do something to himself. Moving along, last topic when it comes to hip hop news, Hakeem, hold on, Hakeem, play this clip of Lil Wayne's son, because this actually happened trending today. He talks about, it's way at the bottom, Hakeem, way at the bottom. It came out today, moments ago, but what? Keep going, right there. Play that one about Lil Wayne's son, talks about
who's better,
songwriters. Go right ahead.
Lil Wayne or Drake?
Lil Wayne.
My dad wrote most of the shit. So, I mean, on God, like, if it wasn't for my pops, then it wouldn't be no Drake, like, for real, for real. I mean, it probably would be a Drake, but he wouldn't be where he at now.
No, that's completely 100% true. But I feel like there's a little debate. Who's better, Lil Wayne or Drake?
Lil Wayne.
So Hakeem,
My dad wrote.
I want you to clarify that, dude, because a lot of people say Drake got a lot of songwriters, but Lil Wayne has songwriters too as well. But go ahead, break that down.
Hakeem, right? They're going to take him out. I would expect that coming from the son of the rapper who you asking. I thought that was an insulting question that the Hispanic boy asked our young black brother. Who you think he's going to say, Goofy? Drake? This is Daddy we talking about. My son better say me all day. Oh, who's the best rapper alive? Broadway Fats? Who? Broadway Fats. Even if I had one son, said my daddy shit be hitting. They'll look like, yeah, it's Lil Wayne all day, nigga. Carter 1 to 6. Shut your mouth up, Goofy.
But Carter 6, you say it wasn't all that good though.
It was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm still saying he's better than Drake. I'm gonna still say he's better than Drake. Listen, Ron, we're the same age. I grew up listening to Wayne. I'm not gonna pick some young dudes. I'm not gonna pick a young cat who just got here. Yes, I listened to started from the bottom. Now we here. Started from the bottom, and now my home team winning. No, I'm from that. Now go DJ. Now that's my DJ. That's what I gotta pick. With my eyes closed, I'm like, Wayne. That's it.
But you're right. You're right on the money on that, man. I ain't gonna lie. I put Wayne into all day. I told you I'm a Wayne fan. Y'all put Wayne all day.
Come on,
and mind you, he don't want to discover Drake. He don't want to put him on.
Basically, if it wasn't for Wayne, Drake
wouldn't be here. Yeah, that's a fact.
Listen, there's no other team who could have promoted him better than Wayne.
And Drake even said that. He said he give Wayne a lot of love, a lot of credit for putting him on. He said that all the time. And also Nicki Minaj. They call him like pretty much they godfather. He put him on to the game. If it wasn't for them, no one would have known who Drake was. Now people knew who Drake was because of Degrassi, but as of where he's is today, you gotta get credit for Wayne for that. But at the end of the day, we know some of these we already know some of these artists already had songwriters. That has already been a given. I think nobody's really shocked by that. I think they were shocked that he didn't mention Drake. You know how the Drake fans are.
Mm-hmm.
Last topic when it comes to hip hop news, Hakeem. Yeah, now you go back to Gunna. Gunna finally dropped a new music snap of his upcoming album. I just want to know your thoughts, Hakeem. Will his album do good? Go ahead, show the image of young Gunna, because you know he was known of being a snitch. Because they say he snitched on Young Thug. But go ahead, Hakeem. What is your thoughts on his album? Pretty much about to get ready to come out.
Gunna is saving Atlanta music.
You got to be kidding me. Not Offset?
No. Gunna.
Not the Amigos? No.
If it wasn't for Gunna, we would not have no more Atlanta. Atlanta music is dying. Not even Young Thug can even revive it. If Gunna stopped making music, Atlanta would be forgotten about. It's a harsh thing to reality. I wouldn't mind. Then Florida, Baton Rouge, Alabama can blow. But since Gunna's still making hot, cooking grease music, I give a goddamn if he's a rat. I don't even consider him a rat. He makes hot music. Wanna?
Yep. I just want to know your thoughts on that. And then you give me your thoughts. You think Gunna album pretty much gonna do good? I think it's gonna do well too as well.
Oh yeah.
I think people and I'm not mistaken, I think Young Thug is gonna be on it too. They were not at the studio at the same time, but I believe Young Thug will be on the album, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Somebody in the chat could correct me, or when people watch the playback, they could correct me on that. But I think he's gonna be on it. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. So, Hakeem, this one here, let's move on to DBG. DBG is saying that, hey, he's going to start giving out cease and desist letter to blogger page because they gave him emotional distress. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Nah, I'm finna start suing these niggas. Because at this point, this is just...
Ninja.
It's causing emotional distress.
Shazam!
I can't deal with it no more. So all these blog pages that continue to push these narratives about me, I'm going to start sending out cease and desist. And I will sue you. I have the money to do so. And I know you don't have the money to defend yourself. I will sue you, okay? If you do not abide by my paperwork that will be sent to you, okay? I will sue you. I don't give a fuck if you got to cheese it and a penny in your pocket. I want it. I would spend $30,000 to get that cheese it and that penny out your pocket. All right? Send that to all the blogs. Okay? All right. It's on the way. Okay?
I ain't gonna lie. I think he dropped that video. The bar has calmed down. I think he dropped that video. The bloggers have calmed down. Now that he did apologize also to Hailey as well. But go ahead. Your
He
thoughts
can
on
talk
that?
all that hot shit he want. He doesn't have enough money to sue every single person. To get a lawsuit going costs a lot of money. It's too many people to talk about him. He needs to accept being famous and enjoy your goddamn money. You signed up for this shit. We blow up. Anybody dig up some dirt about us and start talking shit, we just got to deal with it. We do something in the public eye, people will forget it and go on with their business. You have to deal with being famous.
No, but if they make a false statement about you, like trying to diminish your character, I think you should give out those letters.
And listen here, people will make stuff up even when you're good. You know that?
True.
How many times they said something about people and don't even be true? How many said sometimes they try to trunk up stuff? You cannot stop people from clout chasing. Clout chasing is in the way of life. And if you are such a good person and you're not arrogant, that will prevail. Character will prevail. You don't hear nothing about Big Sean. You don't hear nothing about J. Cole. These guys mind their business. They raise their kids and keep it moving. We didn't hear nothing about Wale till Wale did a dumb move the other day.
Yep.
But he's been minding his business. So DDG, enjoy your 12 million. Let the people talk stuff. They're trying to eat, just like you.
Now this one right here, what we're about to move on to. This is a very sensitive topic. Trigger warning for those that may be affected with it. But this story here really went viral. It was about a 36-year-old man who took away his wife's life. Right there, where you can see is Zaria car, and the man that took away his life was Samarcus car, and pretty much it was online, on Facebook Live, and also TikTok. They got into a heated dispute, and he pretty much was saying that, hey, if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to delete you. People thought he was joking around, and he wasn't. And when the police was called to the home of the go ahead, I can't play that clip because it's very sensitive. Go ahead.
I got that. You saw my shit. Damn. I gotta tell what happened. Give my phone. That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really looking at it, so y'all won't know that T right now. Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
And that when he ended her life. But go ahead, I can't keep playing. Go ahead.
Investigating a death in Emmanuel County around 9:30 last night. The Twin City Police Department and Emmanuel Sheriff's Office say they were called to Fifth Avenue about a domestic disturbance. Deputies say when they arrived, they found 27-year-old Zaria Carr unresponsive. Carr was later pronounced dead. According to the GBI, her husband, 36-year-old Shamarcus Carr, was missing along with Zaria's actual car. Just after 11, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office saw the missing car and attempted to stop it, but deputies say Shamarcus was inside the vehicle, and they even tried talking to him. Shamarcus then shot himself and died from his injury.
Yeah, he did die. He died. They say he died from a headshot wound. This one is very, very sensitive. I don't know if you saw the whole video in its entirety. I saw the whole 7 minutes of it, her side and also his side. It's crazy. But I'm going to wait till you give me your take and I'll give you mine. But it's crazy. Go right ahead. Keep your thoughts.
I want to have a real conversation.
Yes, let's have one.
I don't want women to say that we got to teach men to keep their hands to themselves. We already know that. This was a Pookie and Ray Ray.
Yeah,
he was
in prison. Mm-hmm.
He was in prison. I've watched this video too. He admitted to be beaten on her before the situation.
Correct.
She still stayed with him.
Yep.
Ladies, when are we going to have a conversation on not choosing the wrong men as mates and as husbands? We can have a conversation, say that he shouldn't have done this, but he had a history of domestic violence. This is what we heard. He said, oh, you sound like a woman that's supposed to get beat. He said this on video. I'm going to beat her. I think this was on video or something like that.
Yeah, no, you're correct. No, you're right. You're right on the money.
So I'm saying, ladies, when are we going to stop picking these kind of guys to have kids, procreate with, and lay up with? There's enough good men out here who won't put their hands on them. You can't say it's love. You can't say there's not a good man. You could pick Johnson that work at the power plant up at the Honda plant up the street.
No, but I keep understanding that they consider guys like that too boring, not exciting.
They do that
the whole time. If you saw her live, I don't know if you saw his live, but if you saw her live, she was giggling, she was smiling the whole time while he was saying, "Yo, if you keep playing with me, I'm finna end your life."
Yeah. He said
he had a knife in his hand and she joking around. I'm like, this man is not joking. And at one point of the video on his side, he was very quiet, like he, like in his mind, like he was playing. Like, he was trying to ease the conversation, like, hey, like chill.
I heard it. He said, "Your life before this live over, your life is gonna end."
Exactly. Like his mind was like a lot of people were saying like she kept antagonizing this man, kept antagonizing this man. And mind you, she went live. He was like, "Yo, you doing your own live? Go over there in the other room, do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do." But it seemed like she kept antagonizing this man. And it's a sad story. And a lot of people say, "Oh, he could have just up and left." To me, they both should have up and left. They both was in a bad situation. Go ahead.
Listen, he had nowhere else to go. Nobody else wanted him.
But his brother said on his live that he had money, so he got some place to go.
No. Then if he had money, why he stayed with her then?
It's toxic love. You know how that is.
Listen, a lot of us love toxicity, but complain about the men who are toxic when you could just up and leave him. Now there's kids. There's different set of kids because she had multiple kids. There's a mother and a father not here, and kids who are going to be raised in the system if the family takes them in. I heard that live with his brother call. Is this the real estate? His brother was crying. Why nobody intervened prior before that? This is why when Charleston White said the best place for some dudes is prison.
I'm being honest, there's some people that you just don't want to get involved. You don't want to get involved because they're gonna end up going back. Like you ever talk to someone that been in domestic violence and you be like, "Yo, leave the man, leave the man, leave the man, leave the man, leave the man." They end up leaving the man, and then 2 weeks later they're back with the man again. It seems like you waste your time.
Then I don't want to have this conversation.
They chose that lifestyle, They chose to be in
it.
They chose to be in it, and that's a real talk.
Why I say she was the same as him, abusive in a female body.
Exactly, she was. She hit his phone.
Yeah,
it was toxicity to the max.
So here's the thing: they were perfect for each other.
Correct.
But here's
the thing. I said like that too. I don't care what nobody said. There's some women like that type of man. If a guy Hakeem, like you, the guy you're stating, they will spit on that man. I'm being honest. Some women like it rough. I'm keeping it 100.
Now there's kids without a father.
2. because he had a kid from his prior marriage. He was married twice. Yeah, before her, he married somebody else. She divorced him. Then he married her. And keep in mind, they say they probably allegedly met in prison because they say she was pretty much like a CO.
It's a sad situation, man.
And I always say this, and people think I'm joking. Check up on your loved ones. It's a real talk. Check up on your loved ones. Because you never know. It might be literally their last day on earth. Because look at how his brother was saying, like, oh, they do it all the time. They argue and they fight all the time. I think it was not that serious. It was that serious. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Go ahead, Hakeem. Diddy update. We're about to go ahead and give you guys some info when it comes to aspect of the Diddy update. So Diddy, a former assistant, came into court, and he was talking about the aspect of the billing when it came to aspect of some of these women, some of the stuff he was doing, and also another juror, Hakeem, is also under fire as well. The judge might also dismiss him as well because they say some of the information that he gave him was incorrect. Hakeem, are all these jurors gonna get released or something? That way it seems like. But go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
They is this the thing?
No, it's the one next to after the TMZ. Because Diddy team today actually showed more footage of the free call to the jurors. But it's the one after the shout out to NBC News. You can click on that clip and it has a news report.
All right.
Yeah, that's the one.
Prosecution is nearing the end of its witness list in Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial. It could rest the case as early as tomorrow. Now, right now, a special agent with the U.S. Attorney's Office is continuing her two-day testimony. She is reviewing travel records, hotel charges, and phone records that are all tied to the case. And another juror's fate is still up in the air. There are now questions about whether juror number 7 improperly discussed the case with a former colleague. The judge is expected to take up that issue after court today. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas joins us now from outside the courthouse. So, Chloe, court opened this morning with the judge reprimanding the defense and the prosecution about an online article. Walk us through what happened here.
So I was inside the courthouse this morning trying to figure out what article was the judge referencing. So there's a lot of speculation as to which outlet, but basically there was information in said article that upset the judge that was private. He talked about how both sides, he was threatening to reprimand the government and the lawyers for Combs, even Mark Agnifilo, who's one of Combs' attorneys, at one point saying, this is very bad. So neither side wants to upset the judge, who has been relatively pleasant these entire about 7 weeks long. But he's taking this very seriously. Going to get to the bottom of this because, look, there's a lot of conversations that don't happen in the open forum of the courtroom that happen in his robing room and the chambers, and a lot of things that maybe the prosecutors and the lawyers know about that they're not supposed to be talking about. But like you said, juror chaos right now. One being dismissed because he couldn't give a straight answer about where he was living. Combs' defense team saying that it was racially motivated to dismiss him. The judge was very upset about that allegation yesterday and said that it had nothing to do with race, the fact that he was a black man dismissing him. He was replaced, coincidentally, by a white man. And then now this other issue with another juror. What happened was he got a text message from someone asking him if he was number 6, and he brought that to the judge's attention. But now that has kind of devolved into, was he having conversations with this former colleague? And that's going to be unpacked today, and we could see him being dismissed as well.
And Chloe, we know a special agent with the U.S. Attorney's Office returned to the stand today. She talked about travel records that were included in the evidence when it comes to the prosecution's case for transportation to engage in prostitution. Those are some of the charges that Combs is facing. How did this witness testimony factor into that?
Vicky, you are exactly right. You hit the nail on the head. I mean, this is in an effort at the end now of the prosecutor's case to really hammer home the point that they believe that Combs used his businesses to pay for these male escorts to take part in these freak-offs, like you said, showing flight records, hotel reservations, text exchanges, putting Cassie Ventura or Jane, right, Combs' former girlfriends, Diddy himself, and these escorts in the same place at the same time, and showing these receipts to really hammer home to the jury that this is a part of a RICO conspiracy and this is a part of transportation to engage in prostitution, really trying to lay it out in black and white before jury deliberations begin in what could be about 2 weeks.
All right, Chloe Malas live in
There you have it. Like I stated, and then they're gonna get him on the RICO, but the sex trafficking and racketeering, I don't think they're gonna get him on. But go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts on the whole thing that's transpired today, and also another juror possibility being let go again. Go ahead.
This whole case has been a quagmire. They need to just dismiss this and let the man out of jail. This is a joke. It's insulting to the American public. It's insulting to the judicial system. The judicial system has never been fair. I'm disgusted by this.
I think you kind of make a good point. A lot of people thinking that they're using this as a distraction. A lot of people think they're using it as a distraction because, like, you can see, like, things are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So they should go ahead and just do the mistrial then. Because if jurors are being let go, you have one juror that's pretty much being let go because you receive a text messages from a friend, and which is also against the law. You're not supposed to be talking about the case among anybody until the case is over. So that juror may be able to also be dismissed, but he might also face some serious charges. Because when it comes to the feds, they don't play with stuff like that. Like, you're not supposed to discuss case if it's alleged true. If it's true, but if not true, then he's good to go. So, but Hakeem, you've been right on the money. You've been saying a long time. You said this is a freak show.
It's a disgusting situation, Ron. Like this is so insulting. I just say we just need to call this a mistrial. Let the man go home. Call it a day. Don't do it no more. Whatever it is. Because the thing is, the fact that he said, "Can someone give me cat?"
No, sir. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Tony Burns.
Keep it going. Keep going. Yeah. That's you left real, but keep going.
Yeah. So when I look at this, I feel so insulted by, you know what I mean, that we know the judicial system is not. They're not even playing fair. So it's like, Trump. I'm gonna call one in. Let's get R. Kelly and our boy out of here, please. Yeah, let's get the music ain't been right since these boys been locked up.
And also today, the defense team did show some surveillance from the freak off to the jurors so they could see exactly what happened during those freak offs. That was it. It's just showing the man that was pretty much had a freaky lifestyle. That's pretty much what it is.
That's it.
He uses power to have a freaky lifestyle. Nothing more, nothing less.
You know how many women who knows men get involved with men who are freaks, but they know they're going to get some type of money out of it? That's not all women, but there's some women who say, "Hey, he's paying, I'm laying." Some of this stuff is consensual, and now after she gets paid, she can just put him in jail. And I get this, where this is why I say that we need to start redefining how we deal with some of y'all. You know, a lot of these guys are freaks. You know, a lot of these guys want to get freak offs. And now you don't want to do the freak offs no more. And you still want to get paid and put them in jail after you was a willing participant. I'm not saying Cassie Ventura was this. I haven't watched the case. Don't beat me down. I'm just saying a lot of y'all are selling cat and then putting them in jail after you get the money and after you sell the cat.
Taking resources from wealthy black man, according to White High.
Diddy
and R. Kelly are evil.
How do you know? Listen, empathic veteran. How do you know that? How do you know that? You've seen it on television? We hearing Instagram posts. A lot of people are using AI to make lies.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen nothing documented. All we saw was one video where he gave her a spinning kick, like Raul kick. That's all we seen is a spinning Raul kick on a video. We haven't seen nothing else.
Well, after Diddy today, guess.
Hello? Ron. A dude kit. A dude kit. We got a technical difficulties. Bear with us one moment. Live from the BBQ. Live from the underground. Live from the BBQ. Live from the underground. I like that. Hey, that sounds kind of hot. Live from the BBQ. Live from the underground. Live from the BBQ. Live from the underground. From the BBQ. Underground. BBQ. Underground. Ron Dizzle. Bear with us one moment. Our brothers is coming back. Drop a 1 in the comment if y'all still with me, everybody. Drop a 1 in the comment. I hope it's not me. Why? Hi, you still here? I got a little treat for y'all. Hey, everybody. My beloved brother's coming back. Hello? Ron, can you hear me? Bear with us one moment. Live from the underground. So the whole Diddy thing has just been a big quagmire. And we just hope our brother comes out, man. It's not right. Here we go. Our brother's with us.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, God, it's crazy how the internet want to update while we on live. So Hakeem, like I was saying, Hakeem again, Tyler Perry, Diddy's not the only one that's under fire. Tyler Perry right now is trending in the algorithm. Tyler Perry, I'm funny because my picture stayed like.
Huh? Just bear one moment with our brother.
What is going on? That's the 1, 2. Can you hear me, Hakeem?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyler Perry's under fire right there. So Tyler Perry is under fire because it's funny because every time I'm talking about Tyler Perry connection. Tyler Perry pretty much under fire by actor name by the name of Derek Dixon, claiming that Tyler Perry pretty much was hitting on him and pretty much was doing sexual harassment. Okay, so he's pretty much trying to get out of Tyler Perry $500 million, Hakeem, $260 million of these allegations. So Hakeem, I really want to know that because he have text messages, and this is not the first time Tyler Perry been getting a lot of these allegations lately of men are saying that he's harassing them in the workplace. So Hakeem, I really want to know your thoughts on this. Do you believe these allegations to be true, or you think these guys are really trying to be like women now, trying to get some money out of these people?
Hey,
what's going on here?
I'm gonna have to take a statement from why I say they're trying to get money from wealthy black men. This is absurd. 264 rub. You got some goddamn nerve, white boy.
And now keep in mind, Derek did have a small role in Ruthless. He didn't have a big role, but Hakeem, if you look at the slides, he have text messages.
He does. Listen, I'm not saying it's not right. I'm not saying it's not right, but we need Tyler to still produce some movies. 260 will wipe out the Tyler Perry Studios.
Oh man. But a lot of people are agreeing with you and White High that it seems like they're trying to tear down black wealthy entertainers. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. It's like, what is going on?
Because we're boys. We're still little boys in America's eyes. And they want us to...
It is still little boys, but this brought a lot of concern because it seemed like one day we're going to be wealthy, and we don't want somebody coming after us as well. Like this is absurd.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask the Holy God to protect me, Hella.
And why we not even gonna say what you just said, man. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Hakeem, we're moving along to right now to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Remember that nightclub tragedy that transpired this year?
Yeah.
Now they have arrested the owner, and also the sisters and his sister is taken into custody. Go ahead and play that news clip of the update. Go right ahead. Is that the one? Yeah, that one.
This just in now, the owner of the Dominican Republic nightclub where the roof collapsed back in April, killing 236 people, has been arrested along with his sister. Tonight, Addie Guajardo spoke with the family of a woman from New Jersey who died inside that nightclub.
Right here. She's right there.
This is the last time Luz Contreras says her little sister, Jennifer Contreras, was last seen alive inside the iconic Jet Set nightclub in Santo Domingo, celebrating her 24th birthday before the roof collapsed.
There was hundreds of families. It was mothers, brothers, sisters, crying, all of us together.
On Thursday, 2 months after the horror unfolded, police arrested Antonio Espaillat, the owner of the iconic Dominican Republican nightclub, along with his sister, Maribel Espaillat. According to prosecutors, the two attempted to intimidate and manipulate company employees. In a statement, the Dominican Republican's Attorney General accused the siblings of displaying immense irresponsibility and negligence by failing to physically intervene to prevent the club's roof from collapsing. Luz Contreras says the arrest brings little relief. She says only time will determine if justice is served.
No time they serve is going to make my family or bring my sister back. My family's never going to have peace. Nobody's family is going to have peace.
She says they visit her sister's grave nearly every day and miss the sister that once brought so much life and light into their home.
She was this diva. I don't know how else to explain it. She was this big diva that everybody loved her. When she walked into the room, everybody knew who she was. Everybody saw her. She was the life of the party for everybody.
The popular nightclub's meeting at parties attracted international celebrities and high-profile Dominicans, some who lost their lives when that roof collapsed. Charges against the siblings have not yet been filed in front of a judge. The cause of the roof collapse remains under investigation. In Passaic, New Jersey, Addie Guajardo, CBS News, New York.
This just Hakeem, what's your thoughts on everything? The owner being arrested and also his sister. I didn't have a right to do so, but go right ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that?
260 is a lot of bodies.
That is.
That's a lot. 236 is a lot of bodies.
They
so
might
I think
get,
it's
they
only
might
right.
they might get the death penalty on the line penalty.
It was a lot of high-profile Dominicans. Sorry, RIP to the Dominicans. To the people who lost their lives. We're not savages here. We do love you. You are our brother. We on the same island. So I don't, you know what I mean? So we love y'all just as well. You are light-skinned brothers and sisters. I pray for y'all. I do think, Ron, this is something I talked about. We need to start bringing American building standards to the Caribbean. Let's just get that out of the way.
No, I agree. I think that's a fact. We do got to stop that. We do got to get that. They need to do better. And if not only that, but them charging the owner, make a good point. But go ahead, Ike.
Who builds a roof out of concrete without no building codes?
But it's been out of that for years, though.
I understand that. You still gotta update this stuff 10, 20 years. You can't just be making money and don't be up to code. This is why we had that issue in Sunny Isles. You eating, and you're not making sure that we RIP to the bodies that dropped in Sunny Isles. We didn't forget y'all. They're not here no more. We talking about old people that got lost, their grandmamas, granddaddies that lost their life in Sunny Isles. We lost a couple baseball players and regular people. So it's just that we need to start not putting profit over people. Do your annual freaking report. Make sure the building's up to code, you goofies.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Whew. Moving along to other trending news. Hakeem, this pastor's on the fire because he delivered messages where he was talking about he was criticizing black women for having horsehair while at. Go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip.
I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give the patient an IV and your hair's dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe, their eyes aren't open, they're chewing on your hair. I don't know what happened to them. You can't have braids and false hair, horsehair in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the restaurants. Horsehair don't belong in the schools. Horsehair don't belong in the, horsehair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. Horsehair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head.
Now, this pastor is on the fire. He is on the fire. However, there was some women didn't take his comment very, very lightly. But Hakeem, your thoughts? Don't try to laugh. Shout out to Shiesty Boy in the building. Don't try to laugh like
I got no comment. I got no comment.
I ain't gonna say you ain't got no comment. We're supposed to give out commentary.
No, I know, but listen, I'm scared if I say what I really want to say, or should I say the other stuff?
No, but he's right though. There's some women that go to work, their hair's not tied up, their hair is too long, and they're in the hospital. He's right.
I see nothing wrong with what he said.
I don't see nothing wrong with what he said either. He's right. If you're in the hospital, tie up your hair. Don't just have it loose because you could really hurt. You could really suffocate somebody.
You know they say when you work with food, you're supposed to have
hairnet.
And hairnet.
Even field guard. Yeah.
Shiesty Boom. Don't internalize it. Don't internalize it. Listen first. Listen. Don't hear it. Just listen. There are some occasions where having too much hair is not good in a hospital setting. Surgical. Thank you.
That surgical cap. Yeah.
Surgical.
He didn't say nothing wrong, especially in the restaurant. You cannot have long hair.
You cannot have
long hair in the food, and then people can end up suing the restaurant. So he's not saying nothing bad there.
You're not saying so. So I don't know why you have long nails and long hair. And no, it's not anti-black women rhetoric. We just say just take the stuff off and put it on when you get out of work.
And I heard that by a restaurant, your nails not supposed to be that long anyway. They'll tell you that your nails supposed to be at a certain length because it comes with food safety.
And listen, and if you was in the house, listen, if
you're not a doctor, you see,
we can't have this.
Oh, we can't have a conversation like. And Shiesty, at the end of the day, Shiesty Mo know we telling the truth.
Yeah, we good.
She know we telling the truth. Like it's out of control.
Listen, I don't want no dudes with dreads in the hospital.
Yeah, and even dudes with the dreads, they'll tell you, they were like, your dreads can't be all the way to your behind.
To your behind.
I think to my length.
Listen, first thing I do if I see a dude with dreads in the back of the kitchen, I'm not gonna eat from him. And listen, it has to be tied up like a bun to the top.
Correct.
And he has to wear 2 stocking caps.
That is correct.
Now, mind you, I want you to have your hair. I want you to enjoy it. But I don't want a piece of your hair in my food, or I don't want a piece of your hair while you taking blood from me.
Yeah, but the pastor is on the fire for that comment.
He is on the
fire because of that the horsehair comment. But to me, I don't think he said anything wrong. I think it's a time and place for everything.
Listen, this is America. He has a right of freedom of speech. This is why I say he's not wrong. He can say what he wants. He didn't personally attack black women. He said, that's your own business. Listen, if this is a country of freedom of speech, he didn't verbally attack. We should not. Yeah.
Well, go ahead. I get what he was going to say before we move on.
I don't know. I'm just wondering. Yeah, I just got to watch it sometime. I just got to watch
it. But Shiny going to play back the video of what the guy's saying and really take it for what it is. Like, he's not really taking shots. Move it along, Hakeem. Move it along. Go ahead, Hakeem. Show this clip of LeBron James stating if he might leave the NBA, he might retire or not. Go ahead and play that clip.
LeBron, are the retirement rumors true? What's next?
That's all. LeBron. So Hakeem, everybody trying to figure out, is he going to retire? Is it one more year? People are trying to figure out, and he had over 20 million views off that one clip. And he have not stated his answer if he's going to stay with the Lakers or stay in the NBA or he's going to head to retirement. Your thoughts on this commercial he dropped on his page?
He needs to leave. His legacy, he's done with it. I don't care he's averaging 40 points a game, 20 points a game. He doesn't have the right teammates around him to win championships anymore. You've done your thing. Right out in the sunset with you and your pretty wife.
I agree. But I think he's going to be bored. Because you know when you love the game so much, after you leave, you feel like you ain't going to do anything else. Well, LeBron James could have retired years ago.
Yeah. Become an analyst. Do what Shaq does.
Some people don't want to be an analyst sometimes. Some people just want to, like, play the ball game. Or to me, create your own league, like what Ice Cube is doing. Oh, I'll go tell you too, Heike. Ice Cube is coming to Miami. I sent it to you.
Hey, we might have to. Hey, if he's coming to Miami, me and you're gonna go and vlog. Do a vlog.
I agree. On the 29th in Miami. That's a Sunday. Yeah, that's a Sunday.
Oh, I'm off on Sunday too, so we'll go. We'll buy tickets and go.
Yeah, we need to go check it out. Moving along to us. Moving on to us. More trending news. So Justin Bieber right now went off on a paparazzi while trying to relax on the beach. Go ahead, I can't play that clip.
I'm a dad, I'm a husband. You're not getting it, it's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
We're on the sidewalk, Justin.
I don't give a if you're on the sidewalk. I'm a human being, you're standing around my car. At the beach. You know what I'm saying? You don't think I'm a real guy, do you? You're gonna take this video out of context, you're gonna say I'm mad. I don't know who the paying you to provoke me, but I'm not the one. Okay? Stop provoking me. I'm a real dad, a real husband, a real man.
All right,
so don't do this to me. Okay?
All right, cool.
I'm not to be with. I don't know who's paying you to with me or provoke me, but I'm not the one. I don't care that you're on the sidewalk. I don't care what kind of dirty work, what kind of nasty you're getting paid in the background to provoke me, bro, but I'm not the one. I'm really not the one. I don't care that you're on the sidewalk, bro. Clearly you're here for an alternate agenda. Why would you want to be here to provoke me like this? This isn't love.
You're not provoking, Justin.
This isn't love, bro. This is weird, bro. Y'all are on some real weird shit. Literally.
All right, have a good night, Justin.
Okay, then go. Then have a good night somewhere else, man. For real.
All right.
Because I'm not gonna stand around here and let this happen. No, sir. No way. No how.
All right, cool.
This is the beach.
You guys
They
gotta
get
make
to
room,
be
too.
at the beach. They do. They do. They get to be at the beach. I'm a dad.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on him?
I disagree with him.
How so?
I disagree with him. Here's the thing. If you sign up to be a superstar, you sign up to be followed, chased, harassed. That's why you got to get a house in the mountains or go to a private beach.
Yeah, because the paparazzi is doing their job. They're supposed to. But I think he's just tired of the false narrative. They're going to say, oh, he's crazy. He's not right in his right mind. He's just tired. He just was trying to just go to the beach. And I never Shiesty Bomb said he need to go take the stand with Diddy. But go ahead.
Listen, why you ain't go to a private beach where rich people go to? When you sign up for this, if you go out in the public, we made you rich. We made you famous. We supposed to bother you. We supposed to harass you. Snap pictures in your face. Snap your baby's pictures. Do what we got to do. Yes, Shiesty Bum, he's tweaking for real. Thank you. Everybody's doing their job. You mad? Let's turn back the hand of time and don't give you a record deal. Let's see if you'll be mad if you was working at Walmart, Justin.
And I know, but the paparazzi was being respectful. He didn't disrespect them at all.
No,
he was well respectful.
Let the people take their pictures and keep it moving. The man they are working. This is what they do for a living. You don't think? Yeah, come on, man. If you don't like that, the only way the paparazzi can get you if you're in the private beach. And if he can able to scale over that big ass fence, you should let him get that picture. But you at a public beach, you a multi-millionaire, and you mad that some people took some pictures. You don't deserve to be famous. Respect the hustle.
Yeah, and I'm saying, well, you see this, his bodyguard right there pushing the paparazzi back. But he was just trying to ask some questions like what's going on with him. But
listen, Shiesty Bum said we don't need all of it in face. Shiesty Bum, he signed up for this. You wanted to be famous. They're gonna touch you. They're gonna listen. You know who was a good sport? Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah,
I love her. Listen, shout out to Jennifer Gardner.
She loved the paparazzi. Yep.
Shout out to Jennifer Gardner. And make it so bad. She was so nice because I seen her at Whole Foods. This was years ago. This when her daughter was real young. She came in there. People were saying hi, hello. People was respectful. We didn't get too close to her. You feel me? People was respectful. They were snapping pictures. She was high. Bagged her she bagged her own groceries. Got up out there. Love her. Love her. Love her. Thank you. Such a lady. Such a savant. Every time this is why I never hear her complain. Nobody bothers her. She greets everybody. We're not on her like that. I seen her. I said hi. She's very, very nice. Very, very nice.
I never met her, but I heard stuff about her.
I think she was with Ben Affleck at that time because she was in Massachusetts.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Sometimes people gotta understand, like, some people realize that you guys the one that made them there. That's why they take pictures. High Show Speed does it. Kai Cenat. A lot of these people do it on LeBron James sometimes. Shaq does it. Cause we make you guys celebrities. But Justin Bieber, I think he's just spazzing out. He's just tired. He's just tired. That's all it is. And sometimes you got that point, but hopefully he bounce back. But Justin Bieber's just tired. Go ahead, I can read the comments.
Well, I asked a question. He said, before leaving, guys, are we going to war in the Middle East? I would hope so.
Nah, we ain't gonna go to war in a minute. They're gonna resolve it real soon.
Why? I'm gonna be very quick about this. Whatever goes on, first off, Israel is our ally. Point blank, period. We allow them to run wild and do whatever. Whatever they do affects us indirectly. We still got business with Iran and all this stuff. Making Iran unstable is going to cause a world of trouble. It's going to cause a humanitarian thing where people are going to flood to the United States. Trust me on this. Or scattered all over the world. We need to. There's gonna be an intervention. Trust me on that. Our hands are gonna get soiled in this.
And now you got to keep in mind, we do get oil from Iran, so if things happen in Iran, it's going to cause oil prices to go up. It's going to cause us to be in an inflation. And then it is.
Listen, Israel thinks...
I mean a recession, sorry.
A recession, yeah. We want Israel to be a sovereign state. They're already a sovereign state. They already done took all the land. So we can't dispute that.
Yeah, I told people they don't want no more wars, man. People want peace, man.
Look, they already
they been gave up. I told people a long time ago, people gave up that war talk.
Yeah, so
in the 1800s, yeah, you had to do it. But now this generation, no man, nah.
So that's it. That's all I gotta say on that.
Last topic on today's show, Hakeem. Pray up to this dad. This dad on Father's Day was trying to save his 2 kids. Trying to save his 10-year-old daughter, and then them driving over here in Broward Beach, Hakeem. Go ahead, play that clip. He was trying to save his 10-year-old girl. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Thursday evening, there were plenty of families out here enjoying on the beach, and one man, as you said, ended up in the water in distress with his daughter, calling for help, and another man went into the water after them, daring to save the lives of strangers.
Yellow flags warn of a moderate risk of danger on the water in Fort Lauderdale Beach today. The same warning as Sunday evening when 3 people got caught up in the waves. At about 7:15, just minutes after Fort Lauderdale Ocean Rescue lifeguards ended their shift, Islam Saad says he heard cries for help.
A lot of people was screaming, help, help, help. I didn't think about anything. I didn't even told my wife I'm going in the water again. I jumped into the water. I was trying to stand. It was like I was under the wave. I just tried to keep swimming.
Fort Lauderdale police say 33-year-old Antoine Wilson was in the water with his daughter, a girl not more than 10 years old. Saad says he saw both of them in trouble, and he reached the girl first and pulled her to shore as far as he could.
Just trying to swim. I just trying to get out with her. I think I did my best to get her closer to offshore. And after that, she stood on my shoulder and she jumped toward the beach. After that, I was drowning also, but I think it was a miracle I am safe right now because I was under the water.
Fort Lauderdale Ocean Rescue helped get the girl out of the water and minutes later found Wilson unresponsive. Wilson later died at the hospital. People are posting condolences on social media, sharing their grief over his death. His daughter remains at Broward Health Medical Center, and police say she's awake and responsive. Her family surrounded Saad with gratitude as he was released from the hospital today.
They approached to me, they came to me, they say, thank you, I appreciate your help, you saved our girl.
100.
And
100. Go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts. 100. Shout out to that dude, man. Huh?
Assad, you did your job. Saeed, you did your job.
Yeah.
You did. Listen.
Blessed be upon you, man. Yeah.
Listen. As an American citizen, you did your goddamn job, baby. We love you for that. And Assad, I'm gonna tell you something. You think you did? You think you thought you could save the dad? That you did what the dad wanted you to do. You pulled the right person out the water. The sacrifice we do for our kids, that's what fathers are for. He passed away so she could live. He did the right thing. And as a man, as a Muslim, assalamu alaikum. Saeed, you did your goddamn job, boy. That's an American Muslim. You did your goddamn job, baby. This is an example of what being an American looks like. Doesn't matter what race or creed he is. We are Americans. We might come from different places, but that was an American.
Well said, Hakeem. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing else to say after that. I was at the same beach back in 2021 on vacation with my eldest daughter. I don't normally do beach, but I can't go. But I won't swim. Yeah, that was it. And a lot of people right now, it is summertime. Guys, it's so very important to make sure if you can't swim, make sure you take swimming classes with your kids.
But also remember, you gotta adhere to the beach warning. The inlet in Miami and on the beaches in Florida are very dangerous. It's thousands of people here who drown here. I'm just we're from Florida. We Floridians know not to get in the water when the water's rough.
Yeah, that's why they put flags.
They put flags.
If people don't realize, that's why they show you. They put flags. They tell you if the beach is okay. If it's not, it's kind of a little bit too wavy, too harsh. They might push you out there with the currents. But it was Father's Day. You know, he want to spend time with his daughter. But go ahead.
He said, Esa may say, are we getting religious up in here? I'm a direct descendant of Noah. I am Uncle James Madison. Okay. Stay in the pool. 100. But Issa May, reason why I say that, Saeed is a Muslim name. I wanted to be respectful to him and say, peace be upon him, assalamu alaikum. We all come from different religions. But I wanted to tell him, but at the end of the day, that was an American job he did. Doesn't matter if he was Muslim. I just said assalamu alaikum, but that was an American. I didn't call him nothing else. That was an American. We got Christian American, Muslim American, Hindu Americans, Buddhist American. But that American saved a little black girl. Remember that. And mind you, I shouldn't even call that her a little black girl. Saved a 10-year-old American from the beach. And the dad is in heaven, please, right now.
Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to Abby Woden. That's also in the building. Thank you so much that you enjoyed our stream. We really do appreciate it. We are going live tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure your notification is on so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to Rosemary right now, Rosemary Thomas right now watching us on Instagram. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys right now watching us on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, X, Bingo Live, TikTok. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. I wanted us to leave this story with a heartfelt story, and I think this one was a heartfelt story. Very impactful. It showed you that even though he's a United States citizen, he still is an immigrant, and he still was able to save someone's life.
Yeah, that's
the whole purpose of being a human being, is to help others. Go ahead.
That's it. Those are the type of people we need here.
Yes.
Those are the type of people we need. Listen, he ain't mentioned none about it. He just say, "Oh, I just seen somebody in trouble. I just rushed in."
He said, "I almost drowned," but he said, my whole objective was to get that girl out of the water."
That's it. We need him here. We need him here. If he's a visitor, we need to give him a standing ovation wherever he's from. If he was here vacationing, that's a brother of ours.
Yeah, and I'm glad everybody's giving him appreciation because he deserved it. I was glad to be upon him. He did his thing, and
Ron, you and I know, and I'm gonna end it like this. Let me drown so the little girl can leave. My life I'm good. We need to make sure the next generation is okay. No matter what color, what race you is, we don't care about none of that goofy stuff. If you are a human being, we coming to save you.
These kids are our future. He just saved someone that might change the world. You get what I mean? You never know. The kids are our future, man. That's why I'm very adamant about kids, man. I'm very adamant about it. I can't you all too as well. Kids are our future, man. They the one that's gonna stop the wars that's going on within this world, man. I'm telling y'all. It starts here, man. We gotta make a difference. Shout out to him, man. I love that story. I ain't gonna lie. I love that story. I'm glad that we was able to cover it. And now that, guys, make sure you go to Cal Culture Radio description. In the description where you can find the Cal Culture Radio store, where we have the Cal Culture Radio T-shirt, that had the coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the Cal Culture Radio store. And also, guys, it's also very important to go to Cal Culture Radio community tab or community post, where we post up upcoming events, and also Prince Akeem new book, Raising Kings, that's out now. So go ahead, guys, go ahead and check out this guy. He is an artist, so go ahead, check it out. And also, did I tell you he's also an artist as well? By the way, Fat album is out now too as well. So guys, go ahead, check it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio Vertical Live Tuesday. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. All the new subscribers. We really do greatly appreciate you guys so very much. He said, huh? I thought you was gone. No, we're about to leave right now. But Hakeem, daughter or wife, who are you saving first? The daughter. What you mean? That's easy.
It's all about the kids. To be honest with you, I might try to pull both of them in and jump right in so I could take my own life. If it was up to me, I'll ask the God to take me any day and save the woman and child.
And I heard that, but they always tell you to when you're dealing with a drowning situation, do not panic.
Do not panic.
Remain calm, and normally the wave will put you up the shore. But when you start panicking, that's when you start sinking. Normally. Go ahead.
Go read the book, The Way to a Superior Man. A man's job in life is to give. You have to give yourself to the world.
That's
My
correct.
job here as a man is to protect the world and to give to the world. The women and children will have to be taken care of. There's no other way about that.
Correct.
Our lives are here. We come and we go. We'll leave our mark on this planet, and we're not going to be here anymore. We need the women and children here to pass on the next generation.
We love you too, Bobby Brian. And I heard that, but guys, thank you guys for making Chaos Culture Radio the biggest thing.